Guess what happened to your boy? We were recording a Minecraft Let's Play, and it was going really good. It seemed very great. And then I realized that the footage on my iPhone ran out, and I didn't see it. And if I were to see it at that moment, I would have been able to continue the Let's Play. But I didn't, so I missed minutes of footage. And the thing is, the mic on my computer, it's pretty bad. And also in OBS, it was turned down a lot. The desktop audio was up. The reason why I did that is so I could sync it in the beginning and stuff like that. Yeah, YouTube stuff. The stupid thing is that I was trying to, I remember a little bit ago, I was trying to film a video of me drawing things. And it was a drawing prompt video, and it was gonna be cool, but silly me forgot to stop the OBS recording, and the file got corrupted, and I restarted my computer. So yeah, I couldn't access the file, couldn't access the video file, so I deleted the 40-minute video of my face cam that is on my camera, right? I mean, not on my photos, on my phone, right? You see, with my storage, it's usually bloated with memes and other things. So usually it would have this thing that says your storage is too much, delete immediately. Like, I'll have the button instead of just delete. And it didn't delete immediately. So if I were to go into my recently deleted folder and delete all of that, I would have been able to continue the video, but I forgot about that, and for some reason, all of a sudden, my phone is not full of storage, even though it usually, not full of storage, bloated with memes. It usually is. I don't know what I was saying. You get the point, right? So I'm kind of angry, and it's been a long time since I posted something on my channel. And I had this other video where I was going through an old notebook of mine, but I really don't want to edit because I've lost most of my motivation, and I had to censor out some things because I showed my freaking full name because I'm stupid. So I didn't really want to go and do all that editing. So I decided to maybe postpone that or not do it entirely because the video doesn't seem that interesting. I seemed kind of deadpan in it, so yeah. So in this video, I'm just going to sit down and talk about art, I guess, because I want to. Okay, so, yeet, transition. So, here's a painting that I was going to finish. It was going to be kind of abstract and more experimental. I should finish it this weekend. And what I was going to do is basically, I took this from, looked at a reference photo of Tyler, the Creator, and I was just going to draw on a more realistic face on these simplistic blocked out colors, but I never really got to that, and all I have is this freaking fly is gonna get on my nerves, I swear to God. Ugh! I don't know where they're coming from, but they're all of a sudden in my room. I should probably clean it if there's flies in my room, but whatever. I use acrylic, pretty cheap acrylics that my mom's had for years, but they do the job, and the way that I dabbed the brush kind of gave a nice effect. I used that same technique with this drawing. I forgot to do the little smiley face, but besides that, it's completely done. Basically, it's supposed to be deep. r/I'm 14 and this is deep. Literally. Except it's not really deep. And I am 14 and I think I'm deep. But I don't really think I'm deep because... Okay. It's like supposed to be a character in this happy world. You can see the happy background behind this, but in reality, it's filled with darkness, and you try to act like it's all fine, but it's not really fine, and you're just oblivious to it, and you need to stop being like everything is so optimistic. This is why I think that optimistic people are just lying to themselves or depressed or something, because honestly, the world isn't great. Why are you so happy? So, yeah, that's that. So I have this little thing that I did, inspired by Vex's art. You've probably seen him on YouTube. Yeah, and I was actually meaning to put that on my desk, to paint it on my desk, because my mother allowed me to. But I haven't done that yet. In fact, the only thing I've done with my desk is use the computer and draw. So you know, but this is like a little thing, a rough thing of what I wanted to put on there. I had a middle finger, and I don't think my mom would appreciate that. And I think I forgot what type of liquid I got on this that made the ink go like that. But I used Copics and a little bit of Prismacolor in the background with the colored pencils. And yeah, I think this looks really good. I mean, some things are strange like that, but for the most part, I really like the way it looks. Well, yeah, that blending is terrible, but I don't have many Copic colors. Of course, I'm not freaking rich. So, yeah, there we go. Let's look at some more. This was a little rough sketch that I did at summer camp. There was just basically a place where you can color and stuff, and just guess what this is. I'm not gonna tell y'all, and if you guess wrong, like, leave a timestamp to this and guess this. I need more interaction because I want to be put in the freaking algorithm. Just kidding. I'm not thirsty for views, but you know, just try to guess what this is. I'm gonna give you a little bit. I tried to take the best shapes out of it. For me, I can immediately recognize it because I drew it, but I want to see if you guys can. It is very rough, not meant to be anything good, you know. But yeah, there's that. Now, this next one, this is of my character, and there's a little bit of me trying to test the Copic markers with my fine liners and stuff. But here is my character, Autumn, which will be featured in a comic once I start getting that going. But she's a part fox, and she has telekinesis, and that's all you're getting. If you want more about her, you're gonna have to wait until I get to her in my comic. She'll be introduced later on. And I haven't even started the first comic page, but I am working on trying to improve my scenery, and I need to get my skills up. I mean, it's like I'm in a freaking game. Like, art skills don't improve that fast, but I don't feel like I'm in the perfect position. I should have started doing this during summer, but I didn't have my ideas fully developed at all during the summer, and I only started doing that as soon as school started, so, you know, whatever. I might make a video of all the little things that I want to do with the comic, but that would kind of be spoilers, and if people watch that, they're not even going to check out my comic, so what's the point of making it? Here's this next one. Now, this one is one of my favorite pieces to date. It's been a couple months since I've made it, but basically, let me go through this. So I used ink for the line art, and I also used ink for the coloring on this part of the face, and here, and the hair. Now, I basically diluted it with ink with varying degrees to give it certain brightness of the ink. And I also used it there, and I used watercolor for everything else, and I put all these little things in the back. And yeah, I really think this is a nice looking character that I could have used. Like, this would have been really cool if I made a whole series based around this. But my comic already, as you can see, he's wearing the school uniform. My comic already is about a school. Spoilers, it's almost like a ripoff of My Hero Academia, but I'm trying my best to make it different. But, you know, this might be a character I might use in the future. He looks really cool. There are certain drawings that turn into characters for me. And one of those drawings are actually on my DeviantArt that I turned into the main character of my comic. This one. Perfect in every way. Everything is on point. I'm going to show you the image that it's based off of. This is amazing. Amazing. 10 out of 10. This! Here we go. So this is just a little thing that I do. I just sometimes get lazy with my watercolor and do random things. I used to be a little bit more experimental with it, trying to do different things, but I usually focus on characters and usually do the bust and never anything else. So, yeah. That's that. This was done with my Copic markers. I looked up a picture of a parrot and did a reference of that. And I tried to utilize the fact that it had a brush nib, and tried to make it more textured, and I usually don't do that with Copic markers. You can see all the little textures with the shadows. I'm fairly proud of this, actually. I didn't think it was going to turn out this good, but it ended up being that. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I was trying to do a little bit of a thing that I did with another drawing that I'll show you in a moment. It was of a different person, but this is supposed to be Jacksepticeye, and I messed it up so terribly. And you really can't see it much, but this is blacked out with a Copic, black Copic marker. And in the original Instagram post, I actually covered it up with my hand, and my friend said it looked like brown paper. But yeah, I basically didn't like how that turned out, but I thought the eyes were alright, so I did that. Here's just a little eye. Oh, you can kind of see what it used to be in the back. Look at the teeth. No! Okay, this is actually pretty cool. This actually reminds me of one of my friends, but I didn't even make it in the intention of drawing my friend. So yeah, this is something I kind of worked on with the flowers. I wanted the flowers to look real, and that's probably the most realistic flower I've ever drawn ever. But yeah, I just drew a dude with a flower crown, and I really like it, so yeah. This is a Copic Abomination. I have the skin tone set and some basic colors that are over there. Boom. And I used all of those for this. I don't really like it. I'm running out of ink for my skin tones because I've had those for almost 2 years, maybe? No, just maybe 1.5 years. I've had those for a little bit. And I used to use them a lot, like almost non-stop, so it kind of looks pretty dry. I need to get some ink refills for that. Yeah, there's the hair. Pretty bad, but you know, at least it's something. This one I really like. So, what I did, first of all, I had another piece of paper, as you can see. It was cut out and glued onto this. And I just made the background cool, and I made this little character that I really, really like. It looks pretty vibrant. Pretty nice. I tried shading with the hair. Didn't work out, but hey, at least I attempted it, and I really like this drawing. Yeah, I also used ink. I inked the lines. I want to use ink even more because I like the way it looks, and also look at that hard shadow. I really like that. I somehow pulled that off with my watercolors, and I'm not very good at shading with watercolors, so I really like this. It just, I don't know, it looks really good to me. Yeah, I'm tooting my own horn. I like these simplistic shapes coupled with the jagged lines that are not very smooth at all. I feel like it's a great contrast. So yeah, I should do more things like this, except it's not gonna be a bust. I need to stop doing busts and do more. Well, shoot, that actually might be all of the single pieces of art, but that I made, of course. But I'm gonna show you this that my sister made me a couple months back when Igor was a really good thing. Not a really good thing, a really new thing. Sorry, I'm stupid. It's always been a good thing. It will always be a good thing forever and ever, and it will never be dated. It's a great thing. Okay, so Igor by Tyler the Creator was a album released earlier this year. And these are all the track lists. Anna Mia made this for me, and she painted it for me, which is really cool. And yeah, I have it on my thing on my desk. That's it for the video.
McDonald's is a place to rock. It is a restaurant where they buy food to eat. It is a good place to listen to the music. People flock here to get down to the rock music. Rock and roll McDonald's, rock and roll